Sorry, guys. I don't know what happened to my network. I have a huge problem, with my network these days. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'm waiting you to come back. Okay, I'm come back on. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, with my network. Yeah, Elizabeth, darling. I'm just waiting for Taylor to come back. Okay, let me just need, Taylor, are you back? Yay, yay, yay! Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened to my network. Okay, so darling, hey, Sulaine, hey. So like, I can tell you, Aris, the energy actually is not bad, but both sides, do have a little bit on the emotion side, things can be better. Okay, it's not like you cannot be better. He is, sometimes can be a little bit on the emotion. I'm saying the emotion kills you too. Okay. Okay, and he is, and he is also, somebody that is, very stubborn, darling. To me, is this relationship, is how's this connection. The connection is a very strong connection between both of you, but both of you, need to be learn, how to cope with each other, because you do have a kind of a rebel energy too. Okay, so when he is back and forth on, when he is like when he say things that is very strong to you, you feel upset, and then you will do the rebel, like you will do the opposite, to piss him off, and that is to make some kind of uncertainty between both of you. But if you're asking me overall, is this can work out, I would say this relationship able to work out, but one of you need to learn how to change. You are a great girl. You have let me see you here. You actually, you have a lot of sympathy on people. Very kind. But you can be sometimes is like people take you in the wrong way also. When you say something. Okay, so you have to be aware of on that, Taylor. Okay. Okay, so the next one, we're going to do Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth, I just only have one person's date of birth. Okay, it's a 1980, uh, December 11. Okay, yeah. So and I just want to know. Yeah. So and then what's your question? Your new relationship. The new relationship, the guy that you are seeing, I want to know, do you have his date of birth? Do you have his date of birth or no? 1973. Okay, let's see. So 1973 and September 11, he got a master number. You both have a master number in your date of birth. Wow, interesting. Let's see. Let me see. Okay, so Elizabeth, uh, so when I say that to you, okay, can you just only confirm me? Okay, this guy, what his name? What his first initial? How do I call his name? Marcus. Okay. Okay, Marcus is a very hardworking guy. Yes and no. He worked hard. Is that yes? Yeah. And then he very focused on his money also. This guy, like he always he is very focused on his money. He is not a big spender. This guy is not a big spender. He save money. He watch what he spend. Right? That's correct. Okay. Because I want to know, I'm connected to the right person. Okay. And then, you, baby, Elizabeth, is that true? You can be somebody, pretty emotion type. You can be a little bit on the hypersensitive type of the kind of a girl. You warm, but you can be sensitive on things. You're hypersensitive on things. Is that also you? Just be honest, because I want to know that is you, because I'm connected. Is that you, dear? You analyze things, you're very warm, but you also can be very sensitive on things. Yes. Okay, so you want to know, the relationship, right? So, I pick up correctly, on both of you. So that's great. So that means, my connection to you is correct. So let me just let me see, his feelings. This is what you want to do. You consider yourself as HSP. Okay. So let me see. The feelings, okay, how he feel, okay, about you. And let's see, what kind of card we I'm picking up. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, so he is somebody that is not rushing on the relationship. That's I can tell. He is pretty relaxing. He's pretty relaxing. And and that's why it is sometime to make you feel that is he really is interested in me. You will you do have a doubt that is he genuine. This is what the card that is showing me. Okay, I show you the card. Okay, so this is the card is showing what's the energy right now that you guys is talking. This is new relationship. This is like he is a kind of we talk about, like he's a very hardworking person. You can see that he's very hardworking person. He is somebody that is a planner. Okay, he always plan things, like he is a very the kind of a person that is very square. Like he have to do things his timeline. If not, he will be starting to angry with himself, like things like that. And he's a very tradition kind of a thing. Okay, it's like somebody that is a very conservative and traditional kind of a guy. Okay, but you can see the star is here. This is the five pentacle reverse, and the four swords. That is upright also. You can see the card. There is some kind of the hidden feelings here, and this one is a seven wands. So to you, the energy, like you feel like you don't understand him sometimes. Okay, yes, you don't understand, like why he is his energy to you is like sometimes you feel that he's pursuing, and sometimes you feel he is like not doing too much, not doing too much for you. So like, you do have feel like, is he hiding something from me? Is he genuine? You have a lot of, question mark in your head. But I can tell you this guy is genuine. The problem, sorry, the problem, in this is because he is very focusing on his job and very focusing on his money. Like, I'm saying, he is not a flexible kind of a person. Okay. He is, is a totally, focusing, what his own life. And but is he have a good feeling for you? I can tell you he has a good feeling for you. Okay. And then, you just, sometimes, you just only thinking, is he, should I wasting my time, to continue with him? Because, you have a lot of mixed feelings and do not understand, what he's thinking. Okay. So, so like, that, to you, you feel that, this is a kind of a challenge, to you, and feel like, oh, I don't know whether, I should continue with that. If you're asking me his feelings to you, I would say nice feelings. He does, he does. But he is, yeah, correct, correct. This is what exactly the card showing. I told you. I show you. I told you, right? So the card would not lie. Okay. So, and it's my advice to you. Really, give some time to him. Gives him some space. And in this moment, the more that you supportive, encouraging him, more, this relationship, is going to move forward, more established and more steady. Okay. I do not see anything that is negative here. No, there's no negative. And it's just only a matter of like, um, your sensitivity make you feel very unease sometimes, with him. You have a lot of emotion, when you with him. When you with him, you actually very happy with him. You guys, having a good time together. But when you are not with him, and when he has not enough time for you, and right away, you will go like, you would go like, is he genuine? Is he is wasting my time? Is he hiding something from me? Why he's like that? So like, you have so many question mark in your head, like a nonstop, like a turning in your mindset. So it gives you some kind of unease, with you. Okay, this is like a, something that is very unpeaceful, in your mind. Okay, but I do not see anything that's negative. Okay, so next we're going to do Elizabeth. I hope you like that. Give a like to the video if you're thinking, this is accurate to you. And the next one we're going to do Zealand, Xolen. What's your question? Zealand, are you there? Question, please. I got your date of birth. There's two person here. What's your question? Definitely is, regarding to the other person. But like, what's your question, honey? Okay, let's see now. Okay, I know what happened, okay, to this. Mhm. Without, looking at the card. Okay, you both, when you guys talking, if you ask me how to describe, both of you, just only one word, okay? I can tell you, you guys, have a very similar energy, hypersensitive, okay? The full moon was yesterday, not today. Okay, you both, is very hypersensitive. You very hypersensitive person. He also. When you guys, talking, you guys have so many argumentative, when you guys talking, both sides need to prove the points. Okay, both sides, need to prove your own points. Okay, so between both of you, it's not like I don't in love with you, or like you don't in love with me. No, that's not true. The main thing is like when he or you say something, you both take it in, in a personal way, take things in personal, and feel hurt and argue. Okay, hey, XHOEB, how are you? Come, welcome back. I see you last week. Yes. Okay. Will this relationship getting better? Okay, we're going to see. Okay, with this relationship is going to getting better. Okay, so let me see. You are someone more warm. Okay, if you compare, both of you, you are more, warm. Okay, so he is more, self-centered person, and sometimes, can be more, selfish. You are more, loving and caring, but also, sensitive. Okay, so let me just only, see what you guys think is getting a little bit better. He's not a bad guy. No. Okay, it's just only the way how you guys interact each other. This is something that you need to cope, and something that you need to understand. Okay, so that one is okay. Let me just need you yours. Yeah, I can see the relationship. Do you have some kind of an issue? Okay, a lot of like non-harmony. A lot of like communication issues. It's the communications or misunderstanding. It's all on the small little things. It's not something that is big. Both sides, want to win. Both sides want to dominate each other. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, we're talking about this. Okay, you look at that. The very first card, that I have, it is a towel that is the reverse. I can see, this is like, I can tell you, this is somebody, create the situation. Okay, and then have to face the situation, and then you can see, this one, is like upsetting. kind of a, upset and, upset and angry. Okay. And then, but, the love is there. You can see this one also, someone is like, put you, into somebody that's important, like holding on, is not want to let go. But also, like, there is a lot of emotion and like a non-harmony, can see. So, can see, angry and angry. So, both got, you both is a dual, like, it's the same energy. It's not like a one side only like that. Both sides is like this. You can see, have a lot of mixed, confusion kind of a feelings. And you can see that, try to dominate each other. Okay. Like, it's a very, very, struggling, in this, relationship. This relationship, to you is like, I don't know what to do. If I want to give up right now, I don't want to, because, there is love there. But, but when you continue, it's a lot of misunderstanding and can't even, to communicate, properly. And, and then both sides, I don't know, you just only be have some kind of a self integrity with that. Both sides, it is overpower each other. Okay, it's like I'm saying, I have to prove my point is right, and then he has to prove his point is right, and then you have to be, you guys is playing a lose-lose game. You guys is not playing a win-win game. So, a good, heart-to-heart communication. Okay. And you are the one, able to control, your emotion a little bit better, because I'm saying, you are more warm person. He is somebody that is like, quite self-centered. So, when you guys are just talking, in sometime, you will feel like, no matter what I'm telling this person, he's not listening, because he's so self-centered. He always just only thinking about himself. What is his point? He would not, stand in your side and think about, how you feel that way. So, this is, what happened to this relationship. Is things going to be get better? Is in your hand. Like I'm saying, the very first card, I have here, it is the Tower card that is reversed. The Tower card reversed, it is a recovery card. And this one is also like, you create a situation, you're going to change the situation. So, instead of the ball is in his court, the ball actually is in your court. But, you're able to manage, to switching things around. Okay. So, this one, is your reading. And, how you going to, change that, you can, book the section with me, and I guide you with that. Okay, that one, is a relationship coaching type. When you know the other person's, boundary, probably it's more easy to understand, what his which point are you able or can tolerate it, with with his character. If yes, you still, have a very strong love each other, then, you're able. Yeah, I don't think that is calling is a trust. I think it's a calling that, this is his character from the day one that you know him. He's like that. You just only have to, a couple need to be improving each other. Like, the couple is going to improving and learn the lesson each other to make, each other, in a better, in a better situation. It is not something that is, the one side thing. So that is what we call relationship. Always is very hard. But at least that, both sides, it is trying to work things out, is willing to work things out, then, then we work. But it's just only one side, things would never work, because, the other side would feel very tired. And up to the point, what, just cannot do it. Okay. So, you have to know how to, work together, with him to make this relationship better. If you, but the most important, the love is there. If someone, is not love you, then, I think, the situation is different. Then, you cannot do anything and can just only let go of it. Okay. Okay. So the next one, we have is, so I do yours and I have, Helai, Oma. Are you there? What do you want to know? I got your date of birth. And then Shoeb Khan, about my career and relationship. Is it in something to do with in general? Sure, I can tell you. So it's a May 15th. No problem. I can do a general reading for you. No problem. You're very welcome. I hope that makes sense to you. Okay, and please do the like on the video if you like this video. Okay, so how late? How are you? How late are you there? If not, then I can continue to somebody else. Thank you for the like. Thank you. Shoeb, are you there? So if Hallie is not there, then I can. Hey, Brittany. Okay, it's a Brittany 1990. The hearing for what? For for what case? Custody, for the divorce, for restraint order. What's the case? Yeah, and what is the other person's name and the date of birth? I need both. Oh, so that is two questions here you're talking about. Okay, one question is talking about ability. Okay, do you get the did you get proof on the ability, a disability, the hearing, right? And then the second question is regarding on your relationship. So you total talking about two questions here. Yeah, here. What do you want to know? Yeah, I got your birthday down. Yes, I know. Yeah, I see it. April Saka. What's your question? Okay, Brittany. Let me just write down to you. Brittany, I got you. Okay, got you. Brittany 9090. Okay. Hey, you have to put your question. If not, then you have to move on to the second person. No, not. I'm asking for how late. How late? What do you want to know? Okay, Brittany, what's your what's your question? Guys, please type your question as well. Then I don't have to lost track. Who is who. Okay, so Halle, your husband's name and date of birth, and what about his job? Is his job, is what your question? His job is going to be safe. His job is like he's going to get fired, or he is going to get promotion. You have to state your question very clear for me. Yeah. So in the meantime, let me just do who want to asking for the disability? Who is the person that asking for the disability? I can do that one first. Who is the one want you asking for the healing on the disability? Brittany, you. Okay. So let me just do the disability um, you know, um, that one first, okay, and see, what is coming up. Okay, so you're going to use the right of way and the colony, okay, and see, what's coming up, the decision, on the disability case for you. Okay. Okay, so Brittany, darling, okay, listen very carefully. Okay, I think, unfortunately, I think, the hearing, on this disability is a negative outcome. Okay, I do not think, it is, easy, to get approved on it. And some reason, like, um, the answer is no. Okay, so I'm checking with two doc, and then both is showing me is a little bit negative on that, and you can update me. Okay, when will be the hearing, and you can update me on that. But I think don't put too much high hope on that. Okay, Laura, how are you? Welcome, Laura. Please, subscribe my channel, and to like the video, and also, remember, guys, going to put the notification. Then, you guys will be notified, when will be the next live on, and also, I will be, put more video on here. I will teaching tarot card, one by one, okay, with different interpretation. When you guys have time, can look at my old video. And also, I do have some motivation talk there, okay, and I will starting to do some kind of interesting kind of a topic, in the channel also. So if you guys want to have a special request, on some kind of a topic that you want me to talk about, I will, try to do it, and, upload on this channel. I'm not a YouTuber, I'm actually, is a psychic, a reader. I'm a clairvoyant